What are effective message framing techniques? Imagine trying to convince someone to try a new product or support an idea. How you present that message can make all the difference. That's what message framing is all about. It's a key skill in communication that shapes how information is shared to influence understanding and responses. When you develop messages, knowing how to frame them properly helps your audience see the value and respond positively. In a career in communications, mastering message framing means choosing what to highlight, the words to use, and how to organize your message. For example, you might focus on benefits or risks, depending on what you want your audience to feel or do. The way you frame a message can change how people interpret facts, make decisions, or take action. One common technique is positive and negative framing. Positive framing talks about gains or benefits, like saying, "This new system will save you 2 hours each week." Negative framing emphasizes risks or losses, such as, "If you don't switch to this system, you could lose 2 hours every week." Both are true, but they trigger different emotional reactions. Usually, positive framing works better for motivating people and building enthusiasm. Metaphors and analogies are another powerful tool. They help make complex ideas simple by comparing them to familiar things. For example, describing a company's growth as building a bridge to the future makes the idea easier to visualize and remember. Using metaphors in messages helps clarify technical or abstract topics, making them more relatable. Storytelling is also a strong framing technique. Sharing a story about how a new policy helped someone can make your message more relatable and memorable. For instance, telling about an employee who saved time with a new process makes the message stick. Stories connect emotionally and help your audience see real-world benefits. Contrast is another effective method. It involves showing the difference between two options. For example, before automation, reports took hours. Now they take minutes. This highlights the value of change and makes the benefits clear. WIIFM, which stands for What's in it for me, is about focusing on personal benefits. When you tell someone how a new training can help their career, they're more likely to pay attention. Instead of saying, "We are offering a new program," say, "This training will help you move forward in your job." It makes the message relevant to the individual. Values-based framing connects your message to what your audience cares about most. If your audience values teamwork, you might say, "This project will strengthen our collaboration." When messages align with their beliefs, people are more likely to listen and act. Financial framing highlights monetary benefits or costs. Gain framing emphasizes what they will gain, like, "This investment could increase your returns by 10%. Loss framing points out what they might lose, such as, "Without this investment, you could miss out on 10% returns." Both are useful in business decisions. Urgency and simplicity are also important. Using words like "no" or "limited time" creates a sense of urgency that encourages quick action. Clear, straightforward language makes your message easy to understand and remember. Combining these techniques helps you craft messages that are persuasive and easy to act on. In a communication career, these framing techniques are everywhere. Whether you're announcing a new project, explaining a policy, or motivating a team, how you frame your message can make all the difference. Use positive stories, highlight benefits, and connect with your audience's values. Remember, the goal is to make your message clear, memorable, and compelling so your audience responds in the way you want.